last thing we'll go over here is how to add a product. And a product could be a luncheon, it could be an event, it could be an actual product, um, it could be donations, whatever you want to add or get money for. And your payment gateway for the website is PayPal. So no transactions are actually completed on the site. Our secure gateway is going to be PayPal. So once you're logged in, go over to the left-hand side and click on Shop. And once you click on Shop, a little menu will drop down, and in the middle, the main screen, you'll see a list of your orders that have come through. Right now there's none, but this is where all your orders will be listed. And then under Shop, we have orders, customers, promotions, products, categories, settings. And we'll start first with products. Now, promotions and customers are pretty basic. So if you click on customers, it's just going to give you a list of registered customers. And then promotions is if you want to add a new promotion, you could give a percentage off or any kind of other condition. And you probably won't be using promotions too much, but if you do, this is where you would do it, and it's pretty self-explanatory. But if we click on products, once we click on products, we'll see a listing of all the products included in the site. We'll see that the name, the category it's under, the price, inventory, which we're not going to worry about because inventory is unlimited for all product, and then featured. And if you want it to be a featured product, it'll have a star next to it. So let's add first a new product. So we'll click on New Product, and we'll call this product Test Product 1. And then that's where you'd add your title for the product, and then the next screen you could add your content under Visual or HTML. And so then we'll do a summary of the product. And then under that would be the details and specs, and you could add a detail by clicking on Add Product Detail, and you can say detail here. And then below that is product images. If you have an image for the product, you can add it here. Click Add New Image, and we'll just click Add for right now. And it'll show you the image that's been uploaded. It's automatically going to crop it to the correct size. And you can add multiple images as well, so we could add another one. We'll add one of these here. Select it. It'll upload it. Give it one moment. And then below that, you have pricing. And so this is where you would enter your price. So we'll say it's $20. You don't need to add the dollar sign. And nothing in the shop is taxed right now, but if things were taxed, you would check not taxed if you wanted this not to be taxed. And then shipping, you can leave it selected and just leave 0 as the weight and 0 as the handling fee. And then inventory, if you want to track it, you check it, and then you can enter inventory. And then over here, you can select whether it's shipped, virtual, download, donation, disabled. So you could disable the shipping or virtual or however they receive the product, or you could select donation. So let's make this a donation. And then you could also, once you do donation, which is kind of cool, is you can accept variable amounts. So you could start it at 20, but then you can say accept variable amounts, and then also check amount required as minimum. So $20 is the minimum. And then accept variable amounts would allow it to go up to thousands if they wanted to donate that much. Then settings, we want it to be checked as published if we want it to actually show up on the site. And then you can select if you want it to be a featured product. And then variations will be whether if there's variations on the product. So if the product has different sizes, different weights, different colors, etc. But there's no reason for that right now. And then we'll go up here and we can add tags. So we could say this is a donation. And basically tags, just like on the other site, are keywords. Hitting the enter button. And we'll just click add and it'll add the tag. And we can add another tag. Click add. And then you got to select a category that you want it to go under. So we'll click donations. And then under the save, you can say save product, and that'll save it and put it on the site. You can also, right next to it, select what you'd like to do next. So if you're adding multiple products, you can say new product, and once you click save product, it'll bring up a new product screen. You can just continually enter new product, which is very helpful if you've got a lot of product to add. So we'll click save product, go over to the site, and we'll go under pay station, and then we scroll down, and under new products now is test product 1. So if we go back and we edit that product, we'll go back to the product screen and we'll click edit under test product 1, and we want this to be a featured product. We select featured product, save product, and reload it, and now that's part of the featured products. So if we click on that, we'll see that we have our 2 images. We have our main image, and if we click on this one, it'll change over, and if we click on that image, it'll do a blow up in its own separate little pop-up window. It'll have the description. Here's a summary of the product, the name, and then the amount, and then you can change the amount. So it's variable, so we could say $100. And then once they click add to cart, it'll add it to their cart and they can check out with PayPal, and you also see that in your cart is 1 item. And then they can edit the shopping cart and it'll take them to the shopping cart, and they can remove it or continue shopping and go back to the main shopping screen. So we'll go back over here and we're going to quickly walk through categories. And products lie under categories just like posts lie under categories as well, but they're 2 separate areas. Posts not lie under the shop categories, and products do not lie under the post categories. So we'll click on categories, and right now we have donations, events, sign up, payments, etc. If you want to add a new category, click on new category, and if you want to edit one of these categories, just click on it, and you can edit the description, add an image, and whatnot. The last thing we'll look at is settings. And settings are basically going to be global settings across the entire site. So right now, general dashboard widgets is enabled. That allows us to have things in the sidebar or blocks in the sidebar. Base operations, so we'll have to change this to New Mexico, is USA, New Mexico. Target markets, USA. Save changes. And then you can also go to checkout settings, payment settings, and payment settings you can say is with PayPal standard right now. Shipping, taxes, presentation. So presentation, you can change the thumbnail size, which is the smaller image, which is right here. It's right next to the title. You can also change the gallery size image, which would be once you click in. This is the gallery size image. And you can also determine how many products are on each page. Determine the product order, etc. So this is your basic overall settings for the entire shop. And so that's a quick introduction to Shopp. Just like everything else in the site, if you screw something up, it's all editable. Or if you want to experiment, go ahead and you can delete it or edit it to your liking, and it will update on the site.